Hey, in this video we're going to see how to use the in-game video cameras. Those cameras can be used for a variety of purposes, like for instance watching a place or a room, or seeing what a pawn sees, or even as pseudo minimaps. They are managed from the portable desktop here, where we'll find their interface and their screen. Creating a camera is extremely simple. You position yourself as you wish, then click a button that will create a camera duplicating your current view. So the only thing you really have to know is where is the create button. In the UI, it's the plus button here. As you can see, when I click it, a new view is created from where I stand. But of course, most of the time when you create a camera, the UI will not be there, so I define a new button on the keyboard to create cameras, and that's the K button here, as you can see on the help panel. As always, pressing the virtual key will give you some details in here. So let's place ourselves near the ground and press K, then turn around and press K a second time, and there we go, we've got two new views. We can now have a look at a few properties of the views. Of course, we can select them by clicking their name. We can delete them by clicking their corresponding bin button here. We can rename a view by selecting it and using this field here. We can see who it belongs to. This works exactly like character sheets. Views can be set private or public by checking this checkbox here, as you can see. So when they are public, everyone can see them. When they are private, only you can see them, and of course the dungeon master, who sees everything. And finally, we can go to a view by clicking the Go To button here. Okay. We can also choose the resolution of our views. This is important because a camera has to compute a complete 3D view every frame, so they are quite resource consuming. So I strongly recommend that you keep this as low as possible depending on the strength of your computer. Alright, so the default is 512. We can lower the resolution. We can go higher, up to 4000, I think, something like that. Well, it's powers of 2, but in general the 512 is doing quite a good job. Finally, this button here will turn off the screen. Use it if your computer is slowed down too much by views, or if you don't need cameras and want to spare resources. So because camera inherits all the properties of your view, you can also attach them to pawns. So simply attach yourself to a pawn before creating the view. Let's use the griffin here as an example. So first, I'm currently in first-person view, and I'm going to attach myself to the griffin so I see what he sees. Then I press the K key and I know that a new camera has been created, a new view has been created. I can look left, create a new view, look right, create a new view. Then I can go third person and take a view here at 90 degrees from above. That will make a nice minimap. I click K again. I can go a bit behind and click K, so I will have a third person view, and I can get something a bit more dramatic, for example from here, and again pressing key. So now I'm going back to first person because I prefer that. And now you can see that we have all our views okay, and we can just send the Griffon on a tour, which I have pre-recorded. Okay. And just enjoy the views. So this is the first person. This is seen from on the left, the right. This is the minimap view. Okay. This is the third person view. And this is the more cinematographic view. Alright, note that the visibility of the creatures and views are completely independent. The Griffin could be invisible while its views could remain visible. So the Dungeon Master could say to the player, you don't see the creature, but the magician in your group can see through its eyes. So this can offer interesting gameplay situation. Alright, so it's not a major feature, but it creates a lot of new gameplay possibilities, like for example watching a place, fast traveling, seeing through the eyes of pawns, creating minimaps or pseudo minimaps, role-playing spells like clairvoyance, divination, companion pets, etc. Okay, so I guess that's it for this video. Thanks for watching it. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something, and if so, then see you in the next. Thanks and bye.